Hello guys, this is your boy Mike from RGV Scents, and I'm here just to do a special video today. Father's Day is coming up. What should I get my father? Well, I'm thinking most of you guys' fathers are, I would assume, late 30s and up, right? So I'm gonna pick just 5 fragrances, which most of these fragrances are very cheap that you can purchase for your father, and they're very masculine or good for work. So yes, that's a type 5 fragrances. I'm gonna start with the most old school fragrance that I have, and this one's old school. I think it was 82 it came out. Very masculine fragrance. This is Quorum. What I get from this fragrance is freaking strong, and I would say very old school manly fragrance. So Quorum, what I get from this, I get a piney, tobacco, leathery scent. Very strong tobacco, leather scent on this one. Piney opening, like I said, very masculine. Whenever I smell this, I think like Clint Eastwood back, in the cowboy days or something, because super, very manly, old school fragrance. If your father likes this type of fragrances, very old schoolish 80s, Quorum will be the one for him. Next one on my list, from Avantgarde, Lanvin from Avantgarde. Now this fragrance, it's a spicy, beeswaxy tobacco fragrance. Now the tobacco is kind of like sweet because of that beeswax that it has in there, but I think it's a very masculine fragrance. Cheap as well. I didn't mention how much Quorum is, but I think it's like extremely cheap, like $15, $10 online. This one as well. This one's a very cheap fragrance. I think it runs $25 around there online. So yeah, Avantgarde by Lanvin. The next fragrance, very masculine fragrance. This one is, I believe, the only one that I have here that has been discontinued. This is Carven Home. Carven Home, what I get from this, I get a bergamot, spicy, cinnamony, tobacco, woodsy scent. Very masculine, but it's good. I love this fragrance to wear. The other one that I wear here is Quorum because it's very, very manly, like 80s manly. But this one, it can be, kind of like that type of manly, but there's something I do use and I do enjoy a lot. Carven Home, like I said, it's been discontinued, but it's extremely cheap online. Perfect gift for your father. Another one on my list, this one personally that I love a lot, and it's very masculine. This is Salvatore Ferragamo by Ferragamo F Black. Now this fragrance, like I said, I personally enjoy this fragrance a lot. I wear it a lot. What I get from this, lavender, spicy, tonka bean fragrance. Some people compare it to La Nuit de l'Homme. I think Avantgarde, they also compare a little bit La Nuit de l'Homme, a little bit on the dry down, because I think the tonka bean that it has, but maybe a little bit, but other than that, yeah, lavender, spicy tonka bean fragrance, very masculine. A lot of ladies like this. Out of all of these, this is probably the one that, it'll be second on my list. That'll get you compliments, but yeah, very masculine fragrance. So, Salvatore Ferragamo F Black. The last one on my list is probably the most expensive. By the way, Ferragamo F Black is $25 range, so all of these are very cheap, perfect for a gift. If you haven't decided what to get your father, get him, one of these fragrances because they're cheap and last minute gift. Boom, there you go. So yeah, the last one on my list, it's probably the most expensive because it's from YSL, and this is L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now L'Homme, this fragrance is, I would say, not like masculine like the other ones. That has all that tobacco and Some have leather and no masculine fragrances. This one is more like a work scent fragrance. That's why I put it on this type 5 gifts to buy for your father, fragrances to buy for your father for Father's Day, because it is a perfect work scent. This is not gonna choke anybody out. It's gonna be very pleasing smelling. This is the top compliment getter from this list, obviously, and very, very beautiful work scent. You want to buy something for your father, he goes to, his office type of work, and hardworking man, deserves something good. You want to spend a little bit more than this, cheap fragrances as far as the price is concerned. Then you want to go to YSL's, Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme, perfect work scent, in my opinion. Out of all the fragrances that I have, this is probably the perfect work scent. So yeah, you want to buy something, your hardworking father goes to work every day, L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent should be your choice. So there you go, guys. There's a special video for Father's Day gifts. All of them under $30, except for this one, like I said, but this one's perfect for work. So thank you for another video from the YouTube channel, RGV Scents. This is your boy Mike signing out. Leave a comment below if you have your own manly fragrances that you think should be good for, that I should have had in this list, but this is the list that I have for the fragrances that I own. We're also going to put something in there, but yeah, this is the list that I own, good for Father's Day. So yeah, top 5 fragrances. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later. I'll be doing a video of some of these fragrances that I haven't done yet, but just the special list. But yeah, laters.